Miami had its own black police precinct and court system with black judges. In September of 1944, the Miami Police Department began hiring black officers. A police precinct was established at 480 Northwest 11th Street. From 1944 to 1950, black police officers had no headquarters, no cars, no radio contact. They policed by walking, riding bicycles, and using the office of a black dentist as headquarters, and later one-bedroom apartment in the Central Negro District. There are many stories of arrested prisoners being taken to jail on bicycle handlebars, or by walking, and sometimes by hailing a black citizen's car as it was driving by. These were 5. Wow, man. Bless them. 43,000 black Miamians, most living in the Central Negro District by the time they moved into their new building in 1950. There were 41 black officers on the force. The police department remained segregated with this separate facility for nearly 20 years after. The first 5 were hired. The precinct closed in 1963 and the police department was integrated at what you know today as Miami PD Police Station. It's been vacant for several years now used as a museum.
When African American police officers were allowed to become officers, at that time they were not allowed to carry guns or arrest any white people.
We ain't coming to rock, just trying to make sure your mind's not tied. Empowering minds, lace the track, put enemies on their back.
Until the world accepts black people are the aboriginal people and indigenous peoples of this land and motherland that are the true black kings and black queens of the universe. We'll always have our differences because the world loves everything about black people that will make them money, the culture, religion, music, our morality, everything. We enrich the world's very existence, but get none of the benefits. They won't admit it. Everybody knows the truth about black people and how powerful they are, except black people. That's the sad point. Bless up. Dana A. Dorsey was what today would be considered a real estate mogul. He was also a civic leader, philanthropist in Miami's black community. The Black Archives History and Research Foundation of South Florida restored his 1920s era home and will use it as a museum to document Dorsey's life and to host cultural events. Overtown was Miami's Black Wall Street and the Harlem of the South. Overtown is going through its long-awaited second renaissance after years of neglect and poverty, but once was thriving culture art scene, the epicenter of black wealth in Miami. Overtown was a place where stars like Count Basie, Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, and Josephine Baker not only performed but also spent the night because of segregation laws in Miami. It was forbidden for any black celebrity to stay on the beaches in the early days. Back in the day, it was forbidden. They was only able to go to Overtown in certain places. That's the beach, and they couldn't spend the night on the beach. And it's funny how they had to stay on a separate side but could make money on one side. Now, you still got them separated to a degree, but now you want to gentrify them out. First you give them this place, now you want to gentrify them out. Let's world grow great, wake up. A wise man once said, the government and the people we put in power are supposed to act better than the rest of us. But instead, we allowed them to manipulate us, brainwash us, flip the script on us, and so much more, as if we're crazy. It's a lot of unsolved cases in this world. Now we're the victims to this corruption and chaos. We as civilians of this country pay the cost. They make laws and rules, screw us over day in, day out. But they get a pass every step of the way. It's not the race of culture that spreads the evil in the world. It's the corrupted even soul and spirit. It's a war between good and evil. People are at war with God. Race plays a part in it, but ain't racism a form of evil? So therefore it's a war between good and evil. People are at war with God. They can't get their hands on God. So when they see good, that's a reflection of godliness, and the devil don't like that. It rubs in the wrong way. So wake up, world. An individual that knows the truth, has proof about themselves and about the world they live in, and still refuses to acknowledge it, speak on it, doing something about it, is only volunteering it. I'm not saying be violent. I'm saying be smart. Think strategically. Be smart. Make better choices. Choose wisely. Kill them thinking strategically. Speak up for yourself. Make the change. We as people have the power in our hands. Do it before it's too late. Take control of your life. You want to be part of the problem, or you want to be part of the solution? Choose one. Bless world. Grow great.